It's me, Nifty, and I think the game finally broke me where I actually retaliated kinda hard against a clan. About a week ago, my entire base got wiped with a server wipe because our server was trolled and I just built it up. They wound it back 1 week, which meant everything you can see now was deleted and gone. So I worked really hard on my own this week rebuilding. I just about finished, and this particular night I ended up finishing the watchtowers and putting the roofs back on. I'm not a good builder. All 3 bases I tried to build on Anzacs were all despawned by previous players. This took me ages. I don't really care about loot and people actually raiding my base, but about a week after I built it up, I came home and someone had stolen all my roofs. Not gonna lie, I was a bit frustrated. I may have lashed out in Discord a little bit. Part of the reason this bothered me so much is we're a really friendly community server overall. We don't have too many issues, especially with the locals. It bothered me because since the wipe, admin had turned up the truck spawns really high, full of building gear, and each truck had at least 10 sheet metal. So it was not hard to get metal, so that's why for me it was just a bit about the principle. I think that's why I got so bothered about it. One of the alliances involved in the raid knew that I'm a terrible builder. Half the time things are back to front. The walls weren't even up properly. You could just walk into one of the gaps in my base. They also knew I'd taken a while to rebuild that on my own. I'm just not a builder, like, you know, some of us aren't good at this game. When they teamed up with some new players and decided to do that, yes, I got salty in Discord and got off them for it. One of their friends, he got really toxic and salty at me. Really bad, like he was using toxic language. It was kind of, I felt extreme given what the situation was. Turns out he was about 13 years old, which just was more annoying. Once I found out his age, I just stopped responding to him and reported him to get him banned.
Alright, I'll pick this one.
Then
Guard on the
they
outside.
sort of like didn't keep winding me up about the metal on my base, going, you know, is it against the rules? And no, it's not, but it's etiquette.
Dead set, there's another locker.
They didn't seem to really want to understand, so I said I was coming back to get all my metal. So 1 day later, I went to their base, and
got the next block.
This is the first time in 9 months that I've pulled anything down in anyone's base.
Do you remember
I
what
wanted
I said
to take
code
all
was?
their metal as tax with interest, so I'll take some loot. I guess I was going to raid them this way.
I'll just grab a pen. So I can see a pattern in this. I don't know if he'll do it again on the next lock.
Sometimes I can do that with the preset numbers, and not always, but the preset number and the set number, sometimes I get that second and third lock a bit quicker. I'll be one. Okay, I'm just going to change this number. He's built a wall inside out. Oh no, it's just a trap because there's nothing on it. Goes into another metal wall. Alright, let's see. What's he got? He's got 1, 2, 3 trucks. Yeah, barrels on 10. Yeah, okay. Got it. Yeah. I knew he'd have a pattern. It's just hard, obviously, to know, like, blind what they're gonna do. I've changed all the locks for now in case we have to do a quick getaway. Really? Fuck yes. They have many? Oh no, you take him. I didn't realise it was it. This is just a spawn-in truck. It's got nothing in it. Pretty much the same for that one. This one's got a couple of guns in it. Couple of NB. All I'm really after is one thing, which is their metal. Is there a building barrel, like with sharpening stones in it? Eden, like still looking. You bring it, like, get a truck ready. Ian's got a battery, or that one of them's got a battery at least, so that we don't get fucked up. We're loaded up and we can't go anywhere if they've despawned the batteries. Only got 2 more to go. The metal. I'm gonna leave their base locked up, like I'm not gonna trash it so everyone else can get in it. Taken to 10 sheets. I would have let it go because Josie sort of came around, but Marty was so toxic. He just kept tagging me, and that's why. It's not okay to come into a community and be like that. I feel sorry for like whoever that kid ends up with in life when he's 26, 36, 46. Like, is he just gonna abuse like all his girlfriends or like any women in his life? I feel sorry for him. Like maybe he's got a crazy life that makes him that toxic. I don't really know. I don't know him. We've never talked. I feel like he turns out alright. It's kind of sad how he is. He's so young, like to speak like that to anyone young, angry or not angry. If you had 10 to 12 watchtowers and someone took all your metal when it's a high spawning item on the server, do you guys just move on, or do you raid back and do something like this and go take all their metal down? Interested to see how other players would play the game when something like this happens. Like if it's a guy, they're just going to want a PvP. If it's a girl, like I think I'm going to cop it. trying to get out of here. I don't mind if, like, if one of us want to... Do you want me to drive off with the first truck if you want to still loot their stuff, like get the ammo or whatever? Like, it's up to you if we want to take 2 trucks. Or we're just happy with this? Yeah. Cool. Yep. I've only got another 2.5 walls and this is all done. I've got seeds on me, I forgot. I'm going to leave a crate right in the middle of his base. Just like they did to me. So lucky those locks came off so fast. Because, you know, like the first one, a really similar pattern on that first lock to second lock. So I got the second one like within 200 spins. Then the third one, I had a feeling it would start with certain 2 digits. So I tried the one I thought first, which was wrong, and then the second one it popped open. He shouldn't have made them so easy, because if he didn't use a pattern with his codes, it could easily take another 6-7 hours to break in. But, yeah. Yeah. Which truck are you loading up? Okay. An 8, or 6 and 10 here. So we're nearly done. You got it all down the other side already? Not everyone that lived in this base was involved. It was really just the one toxic guy that was in Discord, part of this group, and also obviously one of the guys that lived in this base. He raided me and took my metal rooftops down. I'm gonna fill up 1 crate of stuff. I don't want heaps of their stuff. The ghillie gun things. Yeah. I'm pretty much done. While you do that, I'm going to go put the locks back to their correct numbers. This was the first time in 9 months on a community server that I had ever dismantled a base. I've never played toxic like this before. I sort of just did it because they put all my metal down on my watchtower, so I put all their metal down. The other guy was super toxic in chat, and once he was banned, he went to a salt page outside of the core Discord, and he just kept pinging me. There was really no need for it, but I guess I felt that they kept starting trouble. And with them being new to our server, I didn't really want to just keep like taking it. So like if they're gonna raid me, do it, but don't be toxic. Like I don't care if I get raided, I don't care if I lose my loot. And being new, I thought, you know, and this is the first time they'd raided me, I was just a bit unsure, like the next time they raid me, are they gonna dismantle my base again? Are they gonna be or any of them gonna be abusive or toxic in the normal chat or our salt chats again? And I was kind of frustrated with the thought, so I just kind of went to town. You can take yeah, off basically me, went to town on this base. In the other truck. I'll follow you out. I don't know if I would do it again or not. I'm hoping I don't do it again. It's not really how I want to play this game. Normally I like to deliver loot or vegetables or just do a normal raid occasionally as well. I love breaking into bases, I think that's heaps of fun, but I don't always take loot. Break-in's kind of the fun part for me. Tell me, what would you do if this was your server and you played on it all the time, and yeah, someone pulled all your roofs down and despawned your metal, and then they were being super toxic in the chat after, or a player was on the team? How would you handle it? I'm hoping next season we all start fresh and just kind of get over it and move on. I'm not sure if we will or not. Block his base up for him. Even though I'll probably get called all sorts of names tomorrow. I was pretty much done here. I did give their codes because of how toxic this whole thing was to two players. Thanks for watching. Let me know how you would respond if this had been you in a situation.